She give me top and I pipe down. Hey, she asked for top and I tell the whole pipe down. Bitch, give me pop like right now. Yeah, bitch, right now. I pop a Zango, let's out. She give me top and I pipe down. Hey, she asked for top and I tell the whole pipe down. Bitch, give me pop.
What's up, guys? Record Reezy back at you another My Hero Academia video. And today we have Hero Talk, episode 5. Heroes Rising movie. Now, I wasn't even gonna do an episode of Hero Talk because, you know, I've been in like content creator purgatory, and I've just been dropping my chapter reviews because honestly I haven't been too happy with the scripts I've been writing for my original content. But that trailer, man, it grinded my gears to the point where it was just like, I gotta get on the mic and, you know, talk to the people and let these people know what I'm thinking. But before we go any further, I just want to say a few things. This video will contain mild spoilers for Heroes Rising, but you should take the spoilers with a grain of salt because the movie's not out, so we don't know if the spoilers are legit. But based off of this trailer we got today, it does give some credence to these spoilers. So you guys have been warned. If you want to continue on the video, just know there's that possibility that these spoilers could pan out and you could be spoiled. So if you don't want to be spoiled, click off the video and go enjoy the beverage of content I have on my channel. But if you're new here and you're sticking around, this is Hero Talk, a segment on my channel that is unscripted, and I just kind of go over a few bullet points with you guys and talk about topics, whether it's characters and arc or just something going on in the world of my hero. And today, man, we gotta talk about Heroes Rising. Like, this trailer, it just, like I said, man, it just grinded my gears. Now, let me preface, before we get started, let me just say one more thing. I'm not here to tell you that I hate the movie or I think the movie's gonna be shit, because this is just, you know, like the thoughts and feelings I'm feeling based off of the spoilers and what I've seen from the trailer. But again, the trailer, the spoilers, you know, wait till the movie comes out. I'm still waiting till the movie comes out before I start saying, oh, this shit is trash or anything like that. You know, I just kind of wanted to vent some of my frustrations about what I feel like is going to occur in this movie. Now, let's go over the spoiler point that this whole video is going to be about, and that is Deku taking another fat fucking L and passing one for all temporarily to Bakugo. Now, we don't know exactly how all this is gonna work or if it's gonna work, because spoilers, grain of salt, you gotta wait till the movie comes out before you get like official confirmation. But based off of those spoilers and based off the visuals that we've seen, I have a video on this channel from months ago, back when that first trailer dropped, saying Bakugo was gonna get one for all temporarily. I'll be sure to link that theory video in the description below so you can watch it for yourself. But just like based off the imagery from that first trailer, it's just like, you know, Bakugo is gonna get one for all temporarily in this movie. Like, it's out there, man. And you know, it's not the fact that Bakugo is gonna temporarily get one for all that kind of has me feeling some kind of way about it. It's the fact that Deku has to get his ass beat again, and it's just like, one of the things I enjoy about Izuku Midoriya as a character is the fact that he does lose, and the fact that he's not like a lot of other shonen protagonists where, you know, he gets like these crazy ass pull power-ups and all these other things. Like, Deku has a lot of potential in terms of like power in the world of My Hero Academia, and I'm pretty sure we all know that to this point. But it's just like, even All Might's like, bro, you gotta win. Like, Deku's thing is like save by winning, and Bakugo is win by saving. And it's just like, that's their two driving, you know, developing features, I guess. I'm for lack of a better word, I'm sorry, but those are the two big things like Deku and Bakugo have to work on moving forward respectfully in the story. But it's just like, Deku keeps getting his ass beat, and it's just like, this frustrates me because currently, as of right now, the latest chapter to be out is chapter 252 in the manga, and Deku still only has one solo win to his credit. One win in the entirety of the series that he didn't need assistance on. Like, overall, he had to have Eri on his back. And I'm not knocking Deku. Deku and Endeavor are my favorite characters. I love Deku. This is why I'm frustrated about this to an extent. It's just like, he literally had to have Deku on his back using her quirk. Granted, that was a clever way on Horikoshi's part for Deku to be able to use 100% full cowl without it being an ass pull, as usual. Well, not as usual, but like, when I say as usual, I mean like most shonen, because people tend to learn flaming dances before they get killed by a spider demon. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, it's just like Deku, man. And then the fight with Muscular, if Coded doesn't, distract Muscular for that second, you can make a solid argument that Deku dies right then and there. And then Deku's only solo win as of right now is against Gentle, and Gentle's not really a villain as much as a criminal. And then by the end of that fight, Gentle gets turned over to the police, and he has like a change heart at the police station because he doesn't want to leave La Brava astray and have her in a life of crime. And I'm just like, damn, I understand fully, and this is why I'm not trying to like bash this movie, because it's just that, it's a movie. This isn't like the manga where Deku has to, he's getting his ass beat. But at the same time, like, it was released a few months ago that this was Horikoshi. This movie like stemmed from Horikoshi's original draft of the ending of the series. So he was saying like it's gonna feel like climactic in that sense. And I'm just like, I just want more for Deku, like. And I know at the end of the spoilers, like, they win together, Bakugo and Deku, but it's just the fact that Deku really had to get his ass beat. And, you see it in the trailer, like, 9, and I know, like, to some effect, you have to build up the villain, you have to establish the threat of 9. So, we see it in the trailer that he grips up Deku and he starts stealing One For All. And as we know, that's pretty impressive in and of itself, because you can't forcibly take One For All. Those are, the rules of the quirk that has been established since the beginning of the series. But it's just like, for me, man, I just want more for Izuku Midoriya, because right now it's not looking good. Like, it kind of like, jokingly, maybe the boy Night Eye was right. Maybe Deku should just pass One For All off to Miri or some shit. But nah, but seriously, I just want more for the homie Izuku Midoriya. He's a great character. Well developed, well written. It's just like when it comes down to the nitty gritty, it's just like Horikoshi, he just doesn't pull that trigger enough with Deku. And it's really unfortunate in my opinion. This is just another instance where we have to watch Deku get his ass beat. It have to be assisted again to overcome a major threat in the verse, But I'm still hyped because I still enjoy Bakugo's character, and I'm still hyped to see the movie. And I'm not saying like this killed my enjoyment for the film at all. I'm still very hyped. If you follow me on Twitter, I expressed my hype for the trailer as soon as I watched it. But it's just like, I'm just expressing my frustration, I always feel like Deku gets the short end of the stick sometimes in terms of these like fights that go on in mid-check. But another thing I wanted to touch on in this hero talk is the fact that Bakugo is gonna get One For Fucking All. Like, we can't just glance over that. Like, Bakugo getting One For All, like, it's gonna be hype, Like, I wonder, like, it's just so much that could go on right now. Like, he could use full cowl. Oh, he's gonna use full cowl. Let's be real. Is his lightning gonna be orange? Is he gonna, like, it's just like the thought of it just gets me hyped up. And it's like seeing Bakugo like speed blitz 9 with One For All and using his explosions at the same time. But that also begs another question. Like, we all know that since this is just a movie, Bakugo is gonna willingly return One For All to Deku at some point. And due to the nature of One For All, is Deku gonna have Bakugo's explosions in the future? Or are we just gonna like sweep that whole thing under the rug and act like it never happened? Either way, that's gonna be hype seeing Bakugo and Deku team up at the end. Because like I wonder if they're gonna do it like similarly to the way All Might was when he passed One for All to Deku. How he still had those embers for like a good portion of the series. Is Deku still gonna be able to, you know, use One for All? I'm not really sure, because in the trailers and like in all the visuals we've seen for the movie so far, Deku's arms are purple again. So his arms look like they're shot basically, which is probably why Bakugo is gonna get One for All in the first place, because Deku's gonna be physically unable to continue the fight. So I just wonder how it's all gonna tie together, which is why I'm saying I'm not against the film, because right now I'm just frustrated that my boy Izuku is getting the short end of the stick. But you know, and Horikoshi we trust, and he's the one who wrote this film, so I'm still, you know, hyped for the movie. I'm still waiting to see it, and I'm still curious to see how all this is gonna play out, because in more in the spoilers, like some side characters are gonna be getting some shine in this movie. And you know, that's clearly evident in the trailer. We see Tokuyama be fighting somebody in the trailer, Shoto going against that Chimera guy. But we're not gonna get too far into that stuff, because I don't want to try and spoil the entire film for anybody. But 9, let's briefly touch on 9 before we wrap this episode up. The guy looks like a problem, because like in the trailer we see that 9, like the subtitles say 9 has 8 additional quirks, so 9. He has 9 quirks in total, and it's just like he can take people's quirks like all for one, excuse me. And that's super interesting, because like in the manga, I forgot which chapter it was, but when we got that collide shot, we saw like 9's back for the first time in the manga when Shigaraki was having that flashback. I'm really curious to see like the purpose of 9, because the guy is clearly strong. Like the trailer does a great job of just like detailing that and showing just how powerful the guy is, and the fact that he could just like grip Deku up and forcefully take One for All. I feel like this has like a lot of implications on the story moving forward, even in the manga, because for those of you who read the manga, I'm not going to spoil anything, but we know what's going on with Shigaraki and like some potential things that could be happening with him moving forward. But yeah, I'm super pumped for the movie still, but I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm frustrated that it seems like Deku is gonna get the short end of the stick again. But all in all, I'm still really excited for this movie. Really curious to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions below. Like I said, I will link that original theory video I have on my channel about Bakugo getting One for All in the description box below. Be sure to follow me on Twitter @RecordReezy. And if you aren't subscribed by now, subscribe. Like, what are you doing? Like, you guys see, I'm calling this stuff months in advance. So if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 200 subscribers. I'm about to be doing a lot more original content soon. I've been Reezy. You guys just got wrecked. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Peace.